Hi everyone, welcome to Venture. Today we will follow the amazing journey of a flower transforming into a delicious fruit and explore the incredible superhero seeds hidden inside the fruit. Buckle up plant enthusiasts because today we are about to witness the magic of nature.
In the end of the video, you should be able to describe double fertilization and the development of seeds and fruits, relate the structure of seeds to ovules, justify the importance of seeds for plant survival.
Imagine a tiny stage inside a flower. The drama unfolds when the pollen lands on the stigma, fertilizing two structures within the ovule. This grand act, called as double fertilization, is where things get exciting. One sperm fertilizes the egg cell, forming a zygote. But wait, there is more. Another sperm fertilizes another cell, forming the triploid endosperm nucleus. This triploid endosperm nucleus divides rapidly by mitosis, forming the endosperm tissue. These endosperm tissues surround and supplies nutrients to the embryo. Think of it as a packed lunch for the developing embryo. The zygote, our aspiring plant hero, isn't done yet. It divides into two cells. A larger one becomes the suspensor, like a tiny anchor tethering the embryo to the wall of the embryo sac, and a smaller one with a big dreams, the future plant itself. This smaller cell will develop into the embryo, complete with a plumule, which is the future shoot, a radicle, the future root, and one or two cotyledons, the seed leaves filled with nutrients. Meanwhile, the ovule isn't just sitting around, it's transforming into a seed. The integument, which is the ovule's outer layer, becomes two layers of seed coat. First layer, the outer seed coat is called the testa. The second layer, the inner coat, is called the tegment. These two layers of seed coat protects the precious embryo inside. Remember the flower we start with? While the ovule becomes a seed, the ovary which house the ovules ripens and enlarge become the fruit we all know and love. Other flower parts like the stigma and style don't need to stay anymore. They wither away, leaving a scar on the fruit, which is the ovary wall. The ovary wall thickens become the fruit pericarp, which consists of three layers. The azocarp, the outer skin, the mesocarp, the fleshy middle, and the endocarp, the inner layer. Azocarp, the outer skin. This is the tough outer protective layer that you might recognize as the peel of an orange or the skin of a grape. Azocarp is like a fruit's armor. It's often waxy or waterproof, which helps to keep that moisture inside the fruit, preventing it from drying out, shield the delicate flesh of the fruit against physical damage, for example, bumps, scrapes, and bruises that might happen as it grows on the plant. And last but not least, to prevent the fruit from spoiling against invaders such as bacteria and fungi. Moving on to mesocarp, the fleshy middle. This is a yummy part of the fruit that we typically enjoy eating. It can be juicy, sweet, tart, or a combination of flavors depending on the fruit. Last but not least, endocarp, the inner layer. This is the innermost layer of the fruit's pericarp. It can be thin and membranous like the white part of an orange peel, or hard and seed-like like the pit of an apple. Now let's talk about the amazing seeds themselves. They are like a tiny superheroes equipped for survival. Inside, they carry the embryo ready to sprout into a new plant under the right condition. The endosperm or cotyledons within the seed act as a power sources, providing essential nutrient for germination. The tough waterproof seed coat, called the testa, acts like a superhero's armor. It shields the embryo from harsh environment. These three structures, which is the endosperm, The cotyledons and the seed coat are the structures that enables the seed to be stored for a long time before it germinates. How does it work? The seed coat serves as a protective barrier which it protects the embryo from drying out during storage and also against pathogen that could damage the embryo or cause the seed to rot. Whereas the cotyledons or the endosperm store energy-rich molecules such as starch, oils, and proteins. This reserve provide the nourishment the embryo needs in order to begin germination and growth once the conditions are favorable. In addition, seeds also can form a dormant structure which enables the seeds to be stored for a long time. Therefore, by working together, this seed structure can create a protective and energy-conserving environment that allows the seed to remain viable for extended periods until the right condition trigger the germination. Seeds are also a master of dispersal. Some, like dandelion seeds, have a special feathery structures that help them travel on the wind, finding new place to grow. Others, like coconuts, have a tough outer shell that allows them to float on water, reaching distant shores. Animals can also help disperse seed. Birds with their tiny hooks can hitch a ride on a fur, spreading seed far and wide. These dispersal mechanisms are crucial for plants. By venturing out, seeds avoid competition with the parent plant and establish themselves in a new territories, which this ensuring the plant's survival and continuous success. Can you think of any other ways plants might ensure their seeds survive and spread? Yes, by having a very large number of seeds. Can you think what are the fruit that have abundance of seeds? Watermelon, honeydew, pomegranate, strawberry are those fruit that have a large number of seeds. By producing a vast number of seeds, they increase their odds of success in germination, in which there is a higher likelihood of the seeds to find suitable condition to germinate and grow into the new plants. This way is especially important for plants that may be scattered by wind, animals, or water where the landing in a favorite spot isn't guaranteed. Therefore, by producing a large number of seeds, these plants improve their chances of reproduction and ensure the continuation of their species. Week quiz. Question. After fertilization occurs between the sperm cell and the egg cell, the resulting zygote undergoes mitosis, dividing into two cells. What do these two cells develop into? Answer. There is a larger cell and a smaller cell. The larger cell develops into the suspensor, while the smaller cell develops into the embryo. Next question. What does the radicle turn into? Answer. The future root of the plant. Last question. What happened to the ovaries wall? Answer. The ovary wall thickened, becoming the fruit's pericarp, which consists of three layers: the azocarp, the mesocarp, and the endocarp. Excellent plant enthusiasts! Give yourself a big round of applause. So, the next time you bite into a delicious fruit, remember the incredible journey it took to get there. From a tiny flower to a magnificent fruit and the superhero sits within, the nature's reproductive process is a fascinating story of adaptation and survival. Thanks for joining me on the exploration. See you next time! Want to see this magic happen for yourself? Try planting a seed and watch it grow into a new plant.